Flashpoint, Grant told us that it wasn't going to be part of like the whole season, but it was we were kind of going to see like.
Yeah, I
mean, everything that happens in Flashpoint will have a ripple effect throughout the season.
Yeah. But when we come,
that's all I can say.
when we come back, he just saved his mother, and he is living with his parents. So the whole world is different. He didn't grow up with Joe West. He didn't grow up with Iris West in his house. So you get to see like, oh, wow, Cisco's a little bit different too, and Caitlin's a little bit different.
And Wally's a little different.
Wally's a little bit different. So the way we structured the episode too, it's really cool. It's you're kind of thrown in like, what is going on, and then we slowly unveil like what's really going on. So it's a lot of fun.
Talk a little bit about the process of developing the story and what you're allowed to use from the original. I mean, obviously, I would assume Batman, Wonder Woman, all those characters are
I mean, we approach it more from a perspective of what can we use and what can we pick from and what is going to inspire us from the comic book. But then, because it's a TV show, we have to put it in our Flash TV show filter, spin it around, and just try to make the best story that we can from that.
I mean, there's so many iconic moments in Flash, and then put them, 60 years ago or whatever. And with those, we really, we really see what was inspired, and we work closely with DC, Jeff Johns and Dan, and there are like just the realities of what we can use and can't. So we try to use as much as we can, obviously. But at the end of the day, we're telling our version of that for the show.
Do you actually plan from a series perspective? You talked about the 5 script. Do you plan more than one season ahead of time?
Well, we have tentpoles. Like when we broke last season after the finale of the first season, we knew that we were going to get to the Flashpoint. So we knew that was going to happen in season 3, and then you get general ideas of like how that can unfold and like where to end. And it always helps from story point to know where you're driving towards. If you're just like, I don't know, I mean, you get a disaster. So we try not to make disasters. Yeah.
We try not to be disasters.
We try not to make disasters.
We try.
That's our motto.
Is that?
Good. Try not to suck.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, is it going to have an effect on the other shows and the other timelines? And how is that going to play out?
Yeah.
They're in the same universe and in the same world, so it's certainly possible that it would have a trickle-down effect.
I mean, there's we have a little mini crossover in episode 2 where we see Felicity, and there'll be some of your questions answered there about that.